Peace, people.
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm Malika.
I'm Jessie, aka Jessie Jane.
This is
Who's Thinking for You?
We have a special guest. Introduce yourself, brother.
How you doing? My name John.
Yes. So we got John on here with us today. Topic is a day in the life of a black man. So we brought y'all a black man. There you go. And we just about to chop it up. Y'all already know how we do. Just talk and chit chat, pick some brains, and state some real stuff.
Definitely.
Let Malika kick it off for y'all like I always do.
You know about the topic?
Alright.
It's like,
First off, as a black woman, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay? That's first and foremost.
Mhm.
We need y'all, you know?
Need.
What does it mean to you personally to be a black man in America?
To be a black man, I think like the most underlying thing about being a black man is like accomplishments. You know, like that's one. Prideful, very strategic. Cause you know we come from a long history. You know what I'm saying? Even before slavery, all of that. You know, like you gotta get into the deep root of where we are and know where we come from to really understand what it means to be a black man. But just a black man in America though, quite dangerous too. You gotta stay dangerous. You gotta be dangerous. Like that's definitely, you know, you gotta be out here on your P's and Q's from brothers in the neighborhood, you know, and pigs in the uniform, you know. So it's like it's definitely like a double-edged sword right there. So I add like very cautious to the topic as well, you know, because there's so many things that just come into play every day in the day-to-day life. And the things that we gotta go through and that we deal with, you know. And that's just like, I feel like every black man is not allowed to speak up for, like, put it like this. Everybody ain't a nigga, you know. It's like, it's a difference, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real difference, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not really a part of our culture, you're not really gonna understand, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a difference between a black man who come from like a modest background, might got most of his parents, you know what I'm saying, in the house. Like, and you still will face obstacles as a black man. But even those type of people, you know what I'm saying, have
it's a difference, but
people in the hood, you know.
It's a difference, but a black man is still a black man out here.
Right.
Whether you got some type of status or you don't.
Right.
I feel like in other race eyes, you still a
Because
black
at face
nigga.
value, I just see your skin.
But I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like even me as a black woman, when I'm driving and stuff and I see a police, you would think I got a brick in the trunk.
Exactly.
Like,
For real.
I'm terrified of them.
They
like
road
I don't,
shop.
So I know if I feel like that as a black woman, I know the black man gotta feel 10 times
Yeah, it's like I said,
more fear than me.
Like I said, it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm scared of. I get nervous when I see police, but I get that same type of feeling when I'm at a gas station. You know what I'm saying?
And you see a bunch of
You
niggas
get what I'm
sitting
saying?
around.
So it's like that's what I'm saying.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of people won't even admit to that because you know, like that's a part of like masculinity. I don't believe in toxic masculinity, but that's a part of masculinity. You be like, fuck them. But on the same token, you
still gotta be mindful.
You know what I'm saying? You still mindful of where you at. You know?
Yeah. So let us know what what's the most difficult thing about being a black man, but also like what's an advantage about being a black man?
I'm gonna say the most difficult thing would be just trying to live, you know, just trying to stay alive. You don't really know what, you know what I'm saying?
That's 100.
You don't really know. I feel like you don't really know when today could be your last as a black man. And I'm not even talking just death, like, you know, jail, you know.
Like your freedom and anything.
Exactly, like you just don't really know when it's gonna be your last night on holding your kids for the next 5 years or death, anything like that. So that's probably like one of the most challenging things. The most beneficial reason of being a black man probably is just like like we like the leader of the culture, you know, like we like the leaders of the world. Like everybody be following our move. They been stealing ideas and theories from us for the longest.
Yeah.
And so it's like we created this culture that everybody live in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's like one of the most powerful parts about it, you know, is the fact that once you find out who you are and where you come from, seeing how much this whole world just emulates everything that we created from the beginning, you know. So that's like one of the main things. And
so would you say, because for real, like you just said, pretty much our culture and the things like rap and everything, black men pretty much run that and the world with that, because a lot of other races and stuff try to do and wear a lot of things and design and whatever, like how we do. But what would you say that the black man can do different that's going to be beneficial for his family, his household, his culture? Because it's a lot that's going on out here as far as, I mean, black men are dominant, and like you said, y'all pretty much do run the world for real. And once you realize that, what do you think if most black men today just realize that in themselves? You might realize that, but the dude down the street might not know that. He might be still in the mentality where he don't know how strong a black man is. What would you say if all black men had the same mindset as you and is mentally aware of what's going on in the world and know what they bring to the table? If all y'all came together, what you think? I mean, like, how do you think that y'all could make a big positive change on our race, for your families, for the women, for the kids? Because we need y'all, like Malika said, like, and like I've been saying, like, we need our black men. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, a lot of them are either dead or in jail or out here battling. You know what I'm saying? They broken because they just done been through a lot in this world, and they are really, like, to me, like targets. Like, they are under attack to me. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all came together, back to my question, like, what do you think could be different? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all already running. So what do you think could be the positive spin on that?
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna ask you a question, but I'm gonna give you a solution. First of all, we gotta stop letting the height of our success be determined by like rappers and basketball and football players. I feel like
so much more than that. Y'all are so much more than that.
That's everybody's dream, you know. Like that's the height of our culture, you know.
The way out.
Whereas though you look at like European culture, or let's just say white people, that's like a addition to their shit. So like a lot of their NBA players, they aspire to be NBA players, but they also have like Fortune 500 companies and shit they can go be a part of. You know? I feel like and for black people it's different. Like that's just like everybody's stuck on the same thing. We got a small majority of people who really wanna grow up and be like doctors and and to make it so even worse, even the few people that we have that want to do it, is hard for them to start careers or get jobs or own a business in those fields because of the way that it's set up. So that's why I say we, at the same time, we point fingers at the white man, but we also gotta start to take a look at ourselves too and what we being taught. Like let's have why can't the doctor be the cool guy? Like why? Like no disrespect, but why I gotta be LeBron? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You know, like why can't a neurologist be a cool thing? You know, everybody's want basketball players and football players or be a rapper or something, and that's not a bad thing. You know, being a musician, but that's the reason why we go into these music industries and get fucked, because we don't really pay attention to the business side. Everybody's want to be a star.
You just want to be, you want that look.
Yeah, it's like
just want the money.
Exactly. So that's what we got to come together and fix about our culture. Stop letting these, even though it's cool, that is our culture, but stop. Like let's let these black lawyers be the cool guy for a second.
Yeah, like the positive spin.
Exactly. And even though rappers can be positive too. Like I look at Jay-Z and people like that, they like positive influences. But I'm just saying, like, let's stop that from being all our kids' goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to dress like a rapper. You can dress like a rapper. Like, you got doctors who dress like rock stars when they not at work. You know, but let's just aim for different parts into society. Because other than that, we ain't really out here contributing too much. You know.
And yeah, I wanted to piggyback on that too. But like you said, that was one of the main things I wanted to point out, which was a good example. Doctors, lawyers, we need more of that. If you look out in the world, we really don't own or have anything of our own out here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know of any black hospitals, any labs, any scientists that's really giving the black people the real deal about what's going on in the world. I mean, the only thing we can go off is what these people tell us because we are not putting in the footwork and have our own stuff.
We want to be
you know what I'm saying?
We're not out here shaping the education. We just shaping the culture. You gotta do both. We might shape the culture from now. But 10, 20 years, something new could pop. Indian music can start jumping off, and then what we gonna be then? You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think rap is fairly new, so we starting to reach our heights right now. What you gonna do when this shit collapse? And being a rapper ain't as big of a thing as it was anymore. And, you know, or being a football, people don't like football. They like fucking. Maybe then they like be like some kickballs type.
Like for real.
You know, and then paychecks get lowered. So. Let's aspire to be something out here. Not to say that any of those things are negative, but let's just aspire to be something in the development of this society. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making it cruise through. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
I ain't mean to cut you off. But just creating our own lane. And you know, I don't mean to get totally off topic, but just black people in general, it really bothers me that people are still fighting for equality.
Exactly. It shouldn't be that way.
And I mean this, I'm a token phrase, I have white friends. But
token.
At the end of the day, like, we are superior genetically.
Exactly.
Like, on some metaphysical shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We are superior.
That's
so
why,
the fact that we're like still trying to fight to belong or fit in, it just is mind-boggling to me. Like,
that's why I don't understand why these black women want to be shaped like Kim Kardashians and shit. Like, do y'all not understand that they are trying to be shaped like us? Like, y'all following behind them. It's like reverse psych. Like, y'all are trying to be them, but they trying to be us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like let's influence them. Stop letting them influence us. That's why they have so much. These stars and these certain women in our culture have so much power for no reason, and
that's
exactly.
And I made a post on that too, Johnny, and I thank you for saying that because I'm gonna wear my little organic ass until it's gone. You
gotta think like
you ain't lying.
I'm not getting no fix or flat nowhere.
You gotta go to their countries where those people are. What is their national? Go to where they from Persia. What are they? I don't know what they are.
Nobody knows.
Go to their countries and look at their women. All their women. Like a lot of those foreign countries, they want to look like white women. They are bony and shit. Like those females are trying to be like us. Like, well, black women, not us. Black women.
And Malika was talking about that. I was saying too. Like I said, and this, I want to talk to the black women on this. Although we all talking about the black man, but not to go too far off topic.
Yeah.
But I said a lot to one. We got to stand behind black men. I made a post about this the other day because I was like, they go through a lot in the world that. You know what I mean? The average person really don't see. Even the average black woman. I mean, we as a race got it bad, but the black man is like, out here.
I had like my own like little thing to touch on what you speaking about. It's like the same way they say, like black women say, or like the saying goes, watch a man how he treats his mother is the way he'll treat you. I always say, look how a female treat her father, attitudes towards her father, and that's how you can tell how she gonna treat her man, you know. And we do gotta come together and be better together, and then we can take on the world. Because you look at all of our past heroes, they all had a backbone. You know what I'm saying?
Strong woman.
Exactly.
And that's why I say,
exactly.
And that's why I say too, we women. I feel like black women a lot now is caught up too bad on the look. You want the $300 lace front that your man got to be able to buy you. Exactly. That's what you want to. That's what you want to wear.
Fact.
He shouldn't be obligated for that. That could go to another bill in the house.
And to the women who can afford their own lace fronts, this is not an offense towards you because people got a habit of taking it what somebody say and they get triggered or offended. If it don't fit your. Like your day-to-day living or how you spend your money, then just don't even. say nothing
And
negative
guess what?
about it.
I got lace fronts too. I'm just speaking in general. When I talk, I'll be talking to myself too.
Right,
Shit,
right.
I mean, sound crazy, but I do.